Brian would hate I said that. Number 54 going to Hall of Fame this year. Jake's not anything like that. But we just know the skill set we're looking for at the linebacker position. Smart football player. He's athletic. He has good speed. Just feel like, and we've seen it, in practice, and up till he got the injury last year, we knew what we were getting on the football field. So we need that. Just a linebacker position in general. Delshon Phillips, another year for him. Dele Hardy. And then some of those young freshmen coming up too. So we have some good young talent that just needs to play.
Lovie,
how tough is it to kind of continue to preach patience? I know you said this is the year for results. I know you guys keep things kind of focused internally, but to players, to recruits, to donors, just kind of that idea of repeating that and waiting for the payoff.
Shannon, I think you have to look at where we started. First year was the first year. After that, we've had one recruiting class. We played with one recruiting class. I think you can say have a little bit of patience when you play with one recruiting class. And this isn't some off-the-wall conference that we're playing in. They're a good football team. So the patience is a process. I think everybody that's in our program saw what we did last year, who we played, and those guys do need a little bit of time. That's just reality a little bit. So that's the patience. What I'm saying to the fans and anybody that wants to listen now is that we're going to see a better product on the football field this year. And it's not like we got blown out of every game last year. So we're on track, and eventually that patience will pay off.
Lovie, what's it like driving by the new and seeing the new facility going up now?
Good feeling. We took a little bit of time off, and so the first thing I did when I got back into Champaign was go by. And you see it. It's one thing that, there a long period of time we had the plan. We had big pictures, and you could go online. Now, if you want to come by there, you see it. There's a lot of stories. You see the outline of it coming up. It's something that we need, that we identified early on. But just like we're saying with our program too, that building is kind of where we are. We're building it, but you're seeing daily it's getting better, it's looking better. And that's exactly what we're doing too.
Coach, week 3, you're going to be back up here coaching in Soldier Field again. Describe the feeling you're going to have when you walk into that stadium.
I've had that feeling quite a few times. It's been one thing if I played in it one time or coached in it one time. It's a traditional stadium that you like playing in, a lot of history there. I mentioned the 3 players that played high school football here in the Chicago area. They know about Soldier Field, and that's a thrill for our entire football team to have that home crowd, of course, up north. So we're looking forward to that. That's a little bit down the way, and it's one thing to play at Soldier Field, but the team we're playing too, the team we played embarrassed us on national TV last year. So our guys are really excited about getting that rematch.
What's been the reaction to the Gray Bear?
What Gray Bear? Oh, my Gray Bear. There's a lot of us that like that look of the beard. Most of y'all don't have it that's gray. But right now, you got to look at where we are. We're getting ready to go into training camp mode a little bit. Training camp mode doesn't say get up every morning and be clean shaven. So it's the look we're going with.
Have you spoken to Herm Edwards since he took the Arizona State job?
Herm's a friend, so you speak to your friends?
Of course.
I do too.
And what did you share with him about making the transition you made from the pro game to the college game?
Well, not an awful lot. I think just like I did, I think Herm kind of knew. Herm Edwards is a teacher, great man, so I kind of know what type of program he's going to run. And there's not a whole lot I can share with him right now since we're still building, except football is football in the end. I know he's having a blast, and he'll do an excellent job there at Arizona State.
Did anything strike you when you got to Champaign the first time about the difference in the players themselves or the personalities, anything like that?
No, I can't say that an awful lot really surprised me on what I didn't expect. I had to get used to the 4-hour rule, and I'm still getting used to that. But besides that, we're dealing with young players. In NFL, I dealt with rookies coming in. A lot of them are the same age as the players that we have right now. So it's not a lot of big differences, really.
What interested you about A.J. Bush and adding him to your team? What do you think he can bring to the
table? Now, who is that? Is he on our roster?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like, we have some good things coming, more players coming. I really can't talk about until guys officially get there. I'll just say that I believe in using graduate transfers. We've had a few players that have left our program that have gone on. And of course, we've had some that come into our program. So we're excited about some of the new additions that we should get on campus shortly. How's that?
You don't have a resolution to that. Like, when do you think you'll know?
Soon. Some things you'd have to wait when they become a formality, and then you talk with them, talk about them a little bit. We'll do that then.
What would a veteran presence mean to that?
I'm sorry?
What would a veteran presence mean to that?
I think in an ideal world, we would like a veteran at every position, at a minimum. So especially the quarterback position, a guy that's kind of been through it, know what it's like to lead a football team and be in that role. And normally these, especially the quarterback position, these graduates, they know that this is their last time. They won't, and they can play. The circumstances have just not allowed it. So it's a great opportunity for graduate transfers to go and have a chance to finish out their careers the right way.
Do you expect Larry Boyd to start this opener?
Do I expect Larry?
Will he?
Well,
start
I'm expecting a lot of guys to start that opener, but we're going to let it all play out on the football field.
He's practicing with the team.
Larry's there with the football team like everybody else. Everybody is on our football team right now practicing. We had a couple guys that we held out in the spring ball that are back with the team. I'm talking about Lewis Dorsey and Isaiah Gay. So, again, we're back in. Start camp in a while, but we expect everybody to be there, ready to go.
When you say we'll see about Larry, does that mean you're still considering or weighing what to do about that, or you're just not telling us?
About what?
About Larry playing, playing, missing any games.
If there was something going on publicly, then I would be responding to it. But things going on inside of the football team. What I can tell you about Larry is he's there going to class every day. He'll be, first day of training camp, he'll be out there on the football field.
What do you learn from the history of the program and past rebuilds at Illinois?
Well, not an awful lot about that. I just know a rebuild in general. I mean, you come in and you identify what you need to do to get the program back on track. That's what we did. And a part of that was a rebuild. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes you go into programs, there are a lot of established players in place, and then you can take a different approach. That wasn't the case with us. We needed to do what we did last year, play a lot of young guys, and you go through the growing pains. But those growing pains are over. They're still young, but they have experience now. And we saw them get better during the course of the year. But they have matured an awful lot since then. So that's why there's so much excitement. We understand where we are, where we're starting in the Big Ten West and the Big Ten in general. We understand that, but we like our chances.
What did you feel?
All right,
You had to make a.
I got to take Coach Doug.